subdue, engage in perfect wholesome action, subdue one's mind. This is the teaching of the Buddha. So today we're going to do the prayers. This contest for noble truth, true cessation of suffering, true cause of suffering, and true cause of suffering and the true cessation. What I say? I don't know what I said. True suffering and the true cause of suffering and true cessation of sufferings and true path. So wisdom directly perceive emptiness, the method to achieve the true cessation of the suffering. This is in Buddhism. You have to understand. Here's the method to be free from cycle of death and rebirth. Cycle of death and rebirth. To be free forever. It's not free, then a few days, 1 week, few months, come back. And some say, not like that. You're free, then I can come back. Like, it's like you wash your body, then I can begin dirty, I can wash, I can go to the beach. Not like that. Not like that. It's one time practice. So it's, no matter how hard it is, it's extremely logical. It's one time. But in some psychology, again, from beginning of this lifetime, we've been trying again. Same pleasure, nothing new. Same suffering. What do you experience and what do you see others? We went through. You yourself went through numberless times. Beginning of this life, nothing new. So that how hard it is. It depends on yourself. Not same to everybody. How hard it is so worthwhile. That is reason that. Just one time. And so, in the world, you remember you give up your life to climb the Mount Everest. You spend $1 billion, not $1 billion, but maybe many million dollars and climb the Mount Everest. Then what? So, when the many Sherpas climb. Now, before, yes, who was the first one? Sir Edmund Hillary or Sherpa Shaza, then Sherpa. His helper, I'm not sure. Yeah, the first, I don't know who was the very first, but now many people climb Mount Everest today. Now not so much surprise. Many people climb. Anyway, but people give up their life. People give up their life to climb the Mount Everest. There's nothing. Yeah. So that's just attachment. Just basically, what it benefits to the world? Nothing. What it benefit to you when you die? Nothing. Yeah. So that's. Maybe you get some money. You can feed your family. Maybe. That's it. So anyway, so I'm not going to, what did I say? Okay. Then next, remember I mentioned yesterday, and day before yesterday, we're living in the hallucination. We're living the life and the hallucination, not only this life, from beginningless birth, not just this human life. No. From beginningless birth. We worked for the ignorance, we become servant to the ignorance, holding the king of delusion, the ignorance. We have been servant to that ignorance. To that ignorance, we have been servant, slaves. We've been slave to self-cherishing thought. We've been slave to dictatorship, self-cherishing thought, which is dictatorship. Oh, that is dictatorship. Oh, you have to know that dictatorship. People don't like dictatorship. On so many wars in the world. Now Syria and so many countries, wars, so many of those Muslim countries with so much demonstrate, so much civil wars, so many 100,000 people get killed, and then that person, has power, material. Wow, so many people get killed. Suffer, so many refugees go away, get out of the country. So slave to the self-cherishing thought. Slave to the self-cherishing thought. From beginningless, not only from this morning, not only from birth, no, from beginningless, but the slave to the self-cherishing. Dictatorship, the self-cherishing, wrong concept, no logic, self-cherishing thought. My happiness is more important, I'm more important. Cherishing I. This eye is most important. The numberless Buddha, the numberless Bodhisattva, the numberless sentient beings, numberless helpings. This eye is more important than numberless helpings. This eye is more important than numberless hungry ghosts. This eye is more important than numberless pretas. This eye is more important. This eye is more important than numberless human beings. Numberless beings in Kathmandu, Nepal. In this universe, the numberless. So these eyes are most important than numberless human beings in the world. Universe. Then suras, asuras, numberless entities. This eye is most important. Most important. What is the reason? Most important, most precious, most important. What's the reason? What's the logic? What is the logic? So the dictatorship. For wrong concept. Yeah. So that's it. And then we've been slave to the ignorance, holding the eye totally false. I must chant more, longer. Total false. Truly existent. Existent from its own side. Exists by its nature. While it's real means existent from its own side. So while it never happened for even 1 second. While it never happened, it never came in existence even for 1 second. From beginningless to birth up to now, never happened. Not even 1 second. All numberless Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, they say that is non-existent. The Bodhisattvas who realized themselves. Non-existent. Arahatas, numberless Arahatas, they destroy delusion karma, or cause samsara. They realize it directly, and that's in total non-existence. Those who have ultimate wisdom, that's what they say. So we ordinary sense, how much we believe, so all our life becomes slave to that. Become slave to that. We work for that. From morning, day and night. So, I didn't go to sleep. This bugs, this fleas, this hotel fleas in the biting. So you move to next hotel. you move to another hotel because fleas, to the tiny insect bites in the bedroom. So then you move to another hospital, another hotel. So you see, I hear like that. So that's So that is servant, being servant to the self-church, servant to the ignorance. Ignorance, believing I is real, existing from my society. So that ignorance who believes that, appears that, believes that, so you become a servant to that. So simply it's like that. So all wrong. Whole life, from morning until from wake up, you open your eye, going to bed, and so all the works are done. Whether it's government, you're working for government, or you're working for family, whatever it's all done for that. All night sleeping, all night. I didn't go. Last night I didn't fall asleep. Oh, too much problem. Last night I didn't have sleep. Oh, I woke up many times. Oh, too bad. Oh, that's nothing. This is for ignorance. Believing true legs in the eye. So it's for that. You worried about that. Happiness for that. You didn't get happiness for that. You didn't get happiness for something. So what is it? It's just nothing. So, I didn't get sleep. Stupid problem. Then, in the world, so many people dying by hunger, by sickness, so much, young, middle, old, so much suffering, At the same time like that, then some people didn't get sleep in 1 hour, 2 hours. Oh, so much problem. One flea, beaches, too big problem. This place, flea, one or two fleas in bed. Amazing. So some huge problem. It's nothing, but you make mind like balloon, you make it like that, make mountains problems, which is nothing. So some people like that, maybe rich people like that, so for mountain people or beggars, nothing. There's no problem. And then thought transformation, who is practicing Lamrim and who practices Lojong, who practices Lojong, who accomplish Lojong, on those are anything that any problem is a great happiness for them. Any problem, any obstacle happens, great happiness for them, like that. So, through the thinking Dharma way, and then special thought transformation problem into happiness. So, there's train the mind, practice the mind in that way. So that great happiness. I already told that story. So great happiness when the obstacle comes. So they always pray, that we have different prayers. Nagarjuna's prayer, what did he yesterday? This prayers. Then in the Guru Puja we do the Alambrim section Alambrim. There we do Tenajujin Lama Tuijin. Therefore means before that all the shortcomings came from cherishing I, all the happiness came from cherishing others. Others one sentence being, what is one sentence being, what is many, what is numberless. So all that, all the happiness comes from that. So therefore, then, mother sentient beings, obscuration, negative karma, all the result of the sufferings. To be rapid to oneself, right now. To be rapid to me right now. My happiness, the cause, the virtue. So that means, present happiness, next life's happiness, and then ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara, and the full enlightenment. So on this sense, all that, the cause, all that's your past, present, future, good karma, merits, and so dedicate, give it for. The give others. So that means then your body, possession, everything, surrounding people, parents, every people who are kind to you, helping, or even those, your brothers, sisters, anything, all them, and anybody kind to you, give, or helping you, they cherish to the numberless helplings, human beings. So that. So after enjoy your body in the enjoyment, and then you see surrounding people who are helping you, or then cherish it to all sentiments. So because you then from that, all the sentient beings, all the migrator, transmigrator beings, please bless to have happiness. So the ultimate is the enlightenment. So you feel this. So the meditators, real practitioners of Lojong, then whenever obstacle comes, so they make Dharma offering to the deities, protectors, Dharma protectors, and then yakshas, rakshas, the spirits, you get Dharma offering to receive harm. So those who are not capable, then you make Dharma offering to not harm, to not receive harm. But whose mind is well trained, like I told you, example, story, although they make Dharma offering to receive harm, to receive other sentient problems, all like that. Like that, so then, because they make the prayer normally, so when something bad thing happens, so they think the prayers succeed. What they've been praying normally is succeed, and great success. That's the great success. Is also other sentiment suffering to you. You are experiencing for them. The great success. So happy. So that. So that become that doesn't become cause or realm, cause not samsara. That becomes cause of enlightenment. To achieve the peerless happiness, enlightenment. For sentient beings, for the sentient beings, numberless sentient beings, all like that. Them to achieve enlightenment, free from oceans of samsara suffering, all of that. Then you see, once I speak, it become long. It become on. the great yogi, I forgot the name. Forgot the name. Maybe remember after saying the, what your great yogi said, maybe remember that. So, Jina Deva Tsosuma, means when you are happy, dedicate to collect marriage. When you are happy, dedicate the marriage to others, to collect marriage. Jina Deva Tsosuma. You need to remember. Penden nanga kawasho. So when you're happy, then dedicate others. Then you collect numberless sentence. So you collect more than skies of merit. Good karma, good luck. I want to use ordinary, the people talk, good luck. I want to call this good luck. The non-believers also is good luck. But they think good luck is a compromise of that. No! Good luck comes from the mind, from your mind. So that. So, good karma. So, Jina Deva Tsosuma, Penden Nanga Kawashos. Then, means every sentient being, so you dedicate your happiness to them, then every sentient being receive happiness, all the happiness up to enlightenment, all the happiness, like skies of happiness. Every sentient being, every helping, every hunger goes, it won't receive. That Penten Nanga Kansho. Great prayer. So if you are staying in the 5-star hotel, so then you see all the bathroom is so luxury. So you dedicate to all the sending. You dedicate to all the rather using for self-chasing thought, because everything used for self-chasing thought. To be happy, so rather this most precious I, which no logic. They should be happy. Then you offer everything to the self-chasing thought. You offer everything, every comfort to the eyes, to the self-chasing thought. Other ones, ignorance, samsara. So everything, every comfort. So expensive, many dollars, so whatever, rupees or dollars. You offer everything to the self-chasing thought, to the ignorance, samsara. You are in the 5 stars. You offer all these comforts. You offer to numberless beings. So, Jina Deva Tsosuma. So all numberless beings, they receive. Penden Nanga consciousness. May each one receive skies of happiness. That's the best prayer. Penden Nanga consciousness. It's fantastic. So that becomes a prayer, the world to not have suffering. That also can contain that, all outside, Not only the numberless universe. So prayer, this prayer to everybody, numberless helplings, hungry ghosts, animals. Fantastic. So much unbelievable suffering. If there's suffering, helping suffering, if it's materialized, cannot fit in the sky. I mean, it would fill the whole sky. If it's materialized, there's suffering. So one sentence means one helping suffering, pain. If it's materialized, fill up whole sky. That. So we don't know. If we don't know even there's hell. So can't develop you don't know hell, so you can't develop compassion for the most suffering beings. Can't develop compassion because you don't know. So that's so the Dungna kunji dunga kuru. Dunga kunji dunga kuru. Dunga jaso kembarsho. So if you are suffering, then take it, all that sentient beings suffering. All that sentient beings suffering, take it on yourself. Take it on yourself, in your heart. On the self-cherishing thought. On the self-cherishing thought. Give it to that. Just eliminate that. Bomb, like bombing in the world, like that. Bomb to the self-cherishing thought. See? Totally, in a second, eliminate it. Become non-existent. Not only giving to the self-cherishing thought, but it bombed in that second. We are non-existent self-cherishing thought. Not only that, also the bombed to the ignorance, ruru samsara, tenzin mariba, the ignorance holding real I. Oh, the real I, fourth eye, real from there, real, total gone. Totally realize, non-existent. As it is non-existent. As it is non-existent. In reality. So then that becomes a meditation of emptiness also. With the bodhicitta practice, also meditation on emptiness. Tongba ni, emptiness only. So if possible, stay there, a little bit concentrate on the emptiness of the real I. Then, generally, then loving kindness, and then do that taking suffering with compassion. Then you're giving, yes, all the happiness, merits, and your body and possessions, surrounding people with charity, with the loving kindness. So, do not gunji dungaku. When you suffer, then take all the sentient beings suffering. May the oceans of suffering be dried out. So that means each sentient beings, lower realm, higher realm, every sentient beings, oceans of suffering be dried out. So that's great prayer and practice. That's great prayer and practice. The name the name of the yogi is Shri. I remember beginning about Shri. Huh? Shri Sangye. Huh? What? Sangye. Sangye? Huh?
Sangye.
Only? No, Shri. Shri Shakya Sangye. Oh, Shri Shakya Sangye. Shakya. Shakya Sangye. Shri Turjan. Yeah. Shri Shakya Sangye, I think. Shri Shakya Sangye. You see, so not only suffering, then another suffering, is only when you have problem, not that. Also your happiness. So even you have, when you have pleasure, to make it worthwhile, your happiness, make it worthwhile to sentient beings. To not become cause of samsara, cause of lower realm. You use your pleasure to become cause of happiness of all the sentient beings. And when you use that to achieve enlightenment, when you use that for bodhicitta, it becomes a cause to achieve yourself, to achieve full enlightenment, the total elimination of the the obscuration, and the completion of all the realizations for the sentient being. Not just yourself, not just for yourself. For yourself, if the motivation for yourself cannot achieve enlightenment. So even you are expert learned in the Sutra and Tantra, but your motivation is self-session thought, you cannot achieve enlightenment. So only seeing the eye, one eye can be happy, like in the West, like I said, one eye can be happy, one eye can be happy, just at night time, one eye can be happy, one eye can be happy. Like that. Like that's the main thing. Whatever you do, one eye can be happy, one eye can be happy, one eye can be, daytime, nighttime, I think here, because who don't practice bodhicitta, but I think comparing here to West, I think West is very, it's a very, it's the whole purpose of life. Is the West, is the whole purpose of life. Your eye. I said, your happiness. Wow. You do everything for that. You do anything for that. Drawn no karma, drawn thing karma. You do anything for that. Happiness for this eye, happiness for this eye which is not there. Happiness for this eye which is not there. You understand? Can't find that. Can't find in your head, can't find in your chest, can't find in your belly, can't find in your leg, in your toes, nothing, nowhere. You look for, can't find. You know, and can't find neither inside nor outside. That real eye neither can find in the body, either in the aggregate, neither nor anywhere in the world. So that. But yet, oh, can you imagine? Dedicate your whole life for that eye, which is not there. You understand? You walk from birth, I don't know. Yeah, kindergarten, college, university, the whole life until you die. But doesn't mean stop there, but just talking about this life. Everything with borders, with mind, everything done for that. The real I was not there. So of course it becomes cause of samsara. Everything with borders, with mind, every action causes samsara. So thing. Yeah, but not only this life, from beginningless rebirth. From beginningless rebirth. Yeah, so amazing. That's a real scenery, demo, real scenery. That's the biggest scenery. To recognize that, to recognize your mistake. Oh, that, then starting wisdom, ultimate wisdom, starting. But recognize mistake, through that you get wisdom, ultimate wisdom. So what is that? So the oceans of suffering of each sentient being be dried. That's great. Yeah, that is so. You pray like that. So the pleasure, comfort is awesome. Here, made it worthwhile, not just being called samsara or lordism. No, that normally cause a lordism. So you spend $1 billion, amazing. So those who have money, they spend money for the self-chasing thought, for the ruju samsara, for the ignorance. Made offering to that ignorance, made offering to the ruju samsara, the ignorance holding I to truly existent, while it's not there, while you can't find, neither in your aggregate nor anywhere. And aggregate, the body is not the I, mind is not that I, real I. and even aggregate altogether is not the I. Yeah, so like that. It exists nowhere. So that's the reality. That's the reality, the real I. Even though what exists as the middle level I, yes, merely relating to the aggregates. I would say relating to the aggregates. That's what exists. But where is it? But where? But my question is, even that, where it is? My big question is where it is. That's what exists, merely labeled by the mind, relating to the aggregate. But where it is trouble. What is trouble on your nose, in your ear? Where? Trouble your head, your toes, inside your toes. Where? That's my big question. So that you think, write down. Then you discuss. Yeah. So to understand that is that's important. Or you can ask American government. You can ask a scientist. You can ask a Western scientist. Very good. Ask Western scientist. Ask Western scientists to the government. Yes. What's very worthwhile? Ask them what the I is. What the I is, the real I. What the I is. Before a question about middle level I, to ask about the real I. That you do everything for that. That you do everything for the real I. You are a slave to the real I. You listen, whatever whatever order he gives, you follow. So, but you're not there. So that's it. So that's that. So so even the pleasure, comfort is useful for the sentient beings. Even your comfort, pleasure, useful for sentient beings. Useful to achieve full enlightenment, and that is for sentient beings. So using that, even your comfort for the happiness of all the sentient beings. That. So this prayer. Benjen Shekeshri. Wrong, the name got Benjen. I told you before. Maybe I might remember. That's Benjen Shekeshri. Benjen Shekeshri. Yeah, even you are eating delicious food, then you see you say lojong, dedicated for sentient beings. So anything, any comfort. Right? So that's of course. Then who practice tantra is different. Everything's transformed, pure. So it's different, but lojong, thought transformation like this. So even the pleasure, not wasted. So that is useful for the sentient. So I explain to you when you go in the road, when you see animal, people, so much suffering, at least you do the tonglen, taking, giving the Bodhicitta practice. Then sometimes it can help. Sometimes can make when you do strong, sincerely from your heart, and it stops the other person's great sicknesses or the pain, so stops. Sometimes you get sick, because you get sick and that person gets better. Sometimes that happens. That happens. So because you dedicated yourself for the spirits who harm to that person. So you're dedicated, you are giving as gift, you're giving to them. So similar way puja, for different puja, but however it is giving dharma, the cake, not taste cake, but dharma. So the flour mixed with the butter. So there are many different called chasum, luzon, many different luzon. So we make with the flour, we make the substitute of the person, sick person. Then we make charity. In the words, you see, we have. We say, how beautiful the person is, how glorious the person is. So, as you said the words, how beautiful, how glorious, ornaments and this and that, so like fill the whole sky. So rich. As you said the word, they actually see it that way. They actually see what you say, they actually see that way. So when you're making that, you have to say beautiful, how beautiful it is. Even though there's a Lama, his brother, he passed away, he's sitting. So he said, make the dough, then he two finger goes, then this one mouth. You put in the mouth, then these two fingers goes eye. So it becomes eye, mouth. So that's enough. He says, enough. He says, you put two fingers like this on the dog, the head, you make it. So two fingers, then this one, then mouth. So he says, like that, and the sleeve. But my guru, Jebje Rinpoche, the past life, he makes so beautiful. The hairs, and paint the eyes, and make beautiful. She says, very important. In the Italy, when the Rinpoche was making lu, they were telling me that you have to say how beautiful it is. Because before even you do the puja, they're giving the substitute to the spirits who harm to the patients, is already waiting nearby. Already waiting before the puja, when you make the lu. So you have to say how beautiful it is, because it can see that, as you say. So, of course, Rinpoche is also not just on the puja, but of course, he's a Hiruka yogi, a Dedi Hiruka, Buddha Hiruka yogi. So, also that, so of course, also of course. Italy, in Italy, there are in some people's houses, there's a telephone ringing, but there's nobody. There's nobody talking in telephone, but telephone ringing. So the spirits ringing telephone, spirits using telephone, that some people has. So they informed to Rinpoche. So Rinpoche gave a blessed string, blessed string, tie on the telephone, then stops. Sorry, I have to tell one story. In Singapore, there's one Singapore. I stayed 2 months in this family. The father, mother is a Buddhist, but they don't know. But maybe through family generation, the Buddhist. So the son is a Buddhist. Son started from Cherry, the student, our student, 2 children, Cherry. When I sent her to in Singapore, ABC, so he started with her, and she, great benefit, so benefiting publishing books. So she was hard. Their daughter was going to school, but he brought somehow it happened to Rakama. Christian books gave to her. He bought and gave it to her. This happened to Rakama. So she read and then she became Christian. So the parents cannot explain the reason that happened such as, but that of course they find difficult. But so she by reading book she became Christian. She does work. She does what do you call in the airplane? The what? What? Attendant. Flight attendant. Yeah, going to Australia like that. So in the hotels, when she stayed in the hotels, there's a flashing toilet, but there's nobody there. Flashing toilet. So she flushed again and again. So then she carried, somehow she got Lama Wassel's mala, wooden mala. She got, and she carried that and stopped. She carried, she put in the room. She put in the room. Lama Wassel's mala stopped flashing again and again. In the hotel, they were stopped. So she carries, even though she's Christian, but because these things happen, so nothing else can stop. So she carries the mala everywhere. And one time she saw her house, spirit in a human form. She saw a lady and absorbed to the lift from outside, She absorbed to the lift. So like that. She saw like that. So anyway, she is Christian, but then, what to do? Those problems. So the mala stopped that, flashing again and again. So anyway, somehow she got the mala. So she carries everywhere. Anyway, what is it? Yeah, so there are many pujas. There's illusion or things like that. You substitute patience. So you make the Indians say how beautiful. There was so many like sky, all the world and all the things like that. Then they receive that. So you give that, and then after that, you give teaching to not harm others. So if you plant hot like chili, then result of the fruit on the hot comes. And then if you plant sweet, if you plant sweet things, then result also fruit is also sweet. Like that, then if you give harm others, result only suffering. If you benefit others, cause happiness, result on happiness. So you teach like that to the spirits. So then the patients normally. I mean, sometimes I think it depends on many things. Maybe the quality of the person who does the puja. So I depend on the person who does puja, no quality, so it doesn't benefit the patients. But generally benefit the patients. Generally, yes. But it's possible also missing something, then it doesn't benefit. So normally, when I do observation for the sick people, people have problems, it's not enough somebody can beat the drums, play cymbals, or somebody can how to recite how to do the prayer, how to do the prayer. That doesn't satisfy me. So I have to check who can do the puja, who can do the puja, who can help. Oh, that's important. But just somebody because know how to do puja, that doesn't can help the patients. Also connect. There also depends having connection between them. So doctor and patients having connection. Sometimes a wise doctor can't help the patients. Wise doctor, but some not so wise, maybe good heart. Oh, that doctor can cure. I tell you one story today. So the Canada, the Mongolian. There's one lady we have in Mongolia of we have lady old secretary for a long time in Mongolia for the center, Ulaanbaatar center. She's a very nice lady. Just in kind of good friend with people, not kind of angry and all that. No. Anyway, she has to leave the office in Canada because her son got what do you call the disease? Leukemia. Son got leukemia. So, how many years ago? Could not find the blood transfusion. Huh? What? 1 year ago, could not find. So, I go to the hospital. He needed blood transfusion. No, bone mirage. No, not mirage. Bone marrow transformation. not transformation. Transmission. Transplant, sorry. Bone marrow transplant. So this is a hospital. This is a hospital method. So he's been waiting for 1 year. So I said, I talked to also one person in that house. He was told by a doctor only 6 months. He's an old student of the center. He was monk before. Old student, very good student. So doctor told him that he could live only 6 months. So leukemia? No.
I think it's similar.
So I told him to not do blood transfusion. He also needs blood, not blood, bone.
I think it's a transplant bone marrow.
Transplant bone marrow. He also needs. I said, don't do. My observation didn't come out, so I said, don't do. That's a big change. You don't do what the hospital says. So I don't know now. I gave a lot of water, blessed mantra to him, and also Tibetan medicine. And, also money pills, to take money pills as much as possible. So before I left, while I was at Bendigo, one time I checked it was going down, but later I don't know what happened. So anyway, the one in Canada also I said, don't do. I said, don't do. That's what came to observation, to not do that transplant. So I sent Tibetan medicine. I have the region. I don't remember now, but we have not. So today, got message mother sent. Went to see doctor. Doctor so surprised. Says, you're getting better. He said, didn't do the bone marrow transplantation, but doctor saw it's getting better. It's improved. Getting better. Is what? What? Yeah, you got better. Doctor said. Oh, that. What did I say? So there was it's very interesting. There was one Aduna then she lived in Japan for a long time, the mother. She used to be here many years ago during the old Gomba. Many years ago, she in the morning wake up and help the boys to wash mouths and to kind of behave as a over service as a mother, to ask among some boys to in the morning wash and other things. So what's her name? Judith, huh? Judith Hans. Huh? Judith Hans. And, so what disease she had? She had some very heavy disease. I don't know what is that. Huh? Yeah, regarded very heavy in the West. Very heavy in the West. Something, yeah. But I said to take chunga, Tibetan medicine. Chunga is against naga. So it's just few chunga and kuchunga things. That heavy disease completely got better after a few days. Very strange. But anyway, just few stories which can remember. So anyway, what I'm saying. So when you do Tonglen, so you are offering to the spirits, you see. So then you become, instead of making flower this, figure, so you become that. So you give the spirits, you see, not all spirits, but all something. So satisfy them, so that they don't give harm to the person. So sometimes you get sick. That person get better, but you get sick. So that also. There was the one, Dhamma Rakshita, I think it's Lama Zopa Guru, I think. So somebody beat the dog outside. Somebody beat the dog with the rope. Beat the dog, but he got the mark because Bodhicitta, cherishing. You let go, cherishing sentient beings. He's Bodhicitta. So because of that, the other person beat the dog, but easily he got a mark on his back. So that, that's the taking the suffering of others, or because total cherishing others. So anyway, but it's really so. I mean, unbelievable, worthwhile. Great. So great for you, great, so powerful purification and clarity merit, so much merit, and quick path to enlightenment. So it's like that for you. So this is so incredible best practice. So yeah, so that so I think today we do the prayer, but now it's already late. So then I say, yeah. Didn't happen again. What I was going to say. See, the Tonglen is very good if you want really, whether the person right now does immediately get better or not, but just through that. So good. Ultimate, that, as I just said, best purification for you. Or the negative karmas, obscurity collected from beginner's rebirth, and collect scars of merit, and the path to achieving enlightenment for sentient beings, to free them from oceans of samsara suffering, to bring to peerless happiness, full enlightenment. That's it's unbelievable. What benefit you get is most unbelievable. Oh. There's no business compared. There's no business you can make profit like this. No, there's no business. In the world, there's no business like that. Even you're thinking business. No, there's no profit business like that. No profit, that much benefit you get, there's not. So, his own son would say, sorry, I'm talking so many stories. The son would say, so one time I was sick in Baksa, fever, very high fever. And so his son would say, past life, Dashi, name puja is Dashi. So the puja against the Mara of delusion, Mara of the agate, Mara of the Lord of Death, Mara of the Deva's son. So I should speak about Deva's son, but maybe not today, so it would take time. So 4 Maras. I can put icons to that. Tonight, this evening, before sunset, when around that, they perform the puja. They things what to make, all the things. So just tomorrow they're going to do the prayers. Actual practice. But just making dharma today, the things to give spirits all the I got better. Just from that. If you knew exactly what to do, it fits, it works in the time. If you knew exactly. The big problem is you don't know what is to be done. So that's a big problem. Ignorance. Again, problem of ignorance. Then also who does the puja? Is a big question. Who does? So here he's on song, but and that moment. So next morning, I'm supposed to go to hospital. not Baksa, from Baksa. So 1 mile or more than a mile, you go on foot. Then you where the car stops, where the cars, where there's police, border, the checking people going to Baksa, the monastery. What 1,500 monks. So the police checking when people coming there. So this car stopped there, trucks or something. So from there, then you have to go by car to the quite far hospital. It's called Kuchbia. Kuchbia is big hospital. There's Assam, Jalpaiguri, Assam, Jalpaiguri, then all that. So Kuchbia is big hospital. So many monks went, lived in the for years in the hospital. Was a TV like that. So then they learned Hindi language in the hospital. So like Lama's brother, Kishistiring, he learned Hindi language in the hospital. So like that, many Kishis. Anyway, so what happened the next morning? So they carried me by 4 people, one person there, on the other, how to say, stretcher. I was carried on a stretcher in the morning from my room, carried down in the car road, where the car stops. So then the car was full of dust, and somebody offered the car, black car, full of dust. So Lama Pasang, I saw Lama Pasang, one tall monk, Lama is his disciple, called from South India to help here. He did all the outside, building a house, shopping, food, all those things. And the Lama Lundu did the abbot here. Beginning for many years, the main person, main teacher, educating, bringing up discipline, like that. So the car full of dust. So I didn't clean. So he told the driver to clean. So I don't know what the driver said, but then Lama Pasang hit on the driver's here, chest. He hit his toe, and then he was going to throw a stone, but his then got caught and his feet then got then was end his feet, so couldn't catch the stone. Otherwise, if he threw a stone, wow, big stone, wow, going to smash him, going to make blood coming. Woo. But fortunately, he then got caught. Then couldn't catch the stone. Then I don't know what happened. Then all the market people selling vegetables, they were made noise. But I was the other side of the house, the police house. So I was this side. This side is more people. This side. So I was this side, and then I saw this. Then there were, I don't know, all the people. So then I got up from the sketch, from the stretch. I got up. I didn't go there. I was sort of afraid to go there. So then from there, then I didn't go to hospital. Then from there I walked by foot without stretch. From there I walked back to Baksa back to the monastery. I worked with him. Carry bus. From there, they didn't go. The driver went back. The driver went back to inform the office about the fight. So then I walked back. Nothing happened. So anyway, it sounds stronger, but so the puja, and they didn't do extra puja, but then we're going to the next day. But all the other things to be made, the spirit was performed. So even just by that, they recovered my disease. So that fever went down. So like that. So not the day before. So just to tell you, some of course, in this case, is a yoga of Hiruga. So no question. Best, so generally, and depending on who does the puja or the practice. So it depends a lot on that. So again depends. Meditation depends on your mind, what your body chitta, your realization emptiness. So whatever, all those basic, even very high tantric realization. So no question about sutra. This renunciation, bodhicitta, emptiness, no question, is the very basis. So, you have to understand. So, I begin from where? My talk. So, yeah, okay. So, yeah. So I just say a few words, few quotations. So you remember yesterday. So I mentioned yesterday, using the example A, that introduce the hallucination, projection. By projection, there was a projection of our ignorance. We're living life. We've been living life not from this morning, not on that, from rebirth, from beginningless rebirth, in the hallucination, projected by ignorance, projected by our ignorance, projected by our ignorance. Like dream. It's not dream, but it's like dream. It's not dream, but it's like dream. It's like illusion. You see, magician person, they recite mantra or they use some material, so illustrates your mind, illustrate the scenery as a audience, the audience senses. So musician person illusioned the audience, their senses. So they see, so like that. So then he see, kind of, then a jewel palace or, golden elephant or I don't know what the many amazing, wonderful things he show, but reality is not there. So with the mantra or with certain substances, he illusioned the audience, their mind. So the audience, they see all kinds of, jewel palace or something amazing, wonderful things. So like that. So like that. But the reality is there's no such thing there. It's all illusion by the person, magician person, to the audience. So from this morning, today, everything what we see, what we see, form, sound, what we hear, what we taste, what we smell, everything. Touch. So 6 objects, Dharma, 6 objects, or so real, truly existing from inside. What exists is existing mere name, mere labeled by mind. That's the reality. But do not appear that way for us sentient beings. So everything is real. So everything is real. You can say perceive yourself. The I real, your mind is real, or you perceive real, everything real. So even the sound of the airplane, from its own side, well, that's hallucination, illusion, like dream, like reflection in the water, not real. So all are hallucination. So everything like this. So ordinary people in the world, the ordinary people in the samsara, they live their life, believe real every day, from beginningless rebirth like this. So we've been believing like this, real, which do not exist at all, total hallucination. We've been believing from beginningless rebirth, not from birth, not only from birth, from beginningless rebirth, real. Real, sort of that. Then that's the basis of problem. That's the basis of problem. Oh, then so many doctors, this, that, so many diseases, so all come from that. So all the experiences come from ignorance. All the experiences come from ignorance. Oh, yeah. This ignorance, believing everything real. Believing this I is real, come from that ignorance. That's big discovery coming to Kopan. Coming to Kopan, that is big discovery. You understand? You understand. That's big discovery. Huge. Wow. Biggest discovery in the life. Really studying your life. You understand? What is right? What is wrong? Really studying what is the right, what is wrong. Big question. That's huge question. That's huge. Oh, this is what you discover by coming to Kopan. Oh, you have to know that. So, what is the root of samsara? What is the root of all the suffering? What is the way to be free from suffering? As you know root, also the way to eliminate yourself from oceans of samsara suffering. Oh, you see? By eliminating the ignorance, by realizing emptiness, by knowing what is emptiness. So there's benefits coming to Kopan. So you have to understand. So then there's also about the most important bodhicitta. On basis of renunciation. So the foundation of Buddhism, the essence, Sutta. So like that. So there's that. So you see, what is A is what is merely labeled about the mind. You know? What is merely labeled about the mind? So there is so to our mind, since the real A, real A appeared. Which is the projection of your ignorance. Oh, see, do not say, do not exist. Do not exist. Reality, the way it is appearing, to your mind, total false, hallucination. It doesn't exist there. It's not there. So, it's not there. So if you look, besides the projection of ignorance, yes, I explained that. But also, if you search, not this, that real A can't find here, can't find here, can't find this. Not even the whole group is not that. The whole group is basis to be labeled A. So there's two different phenomena, not separate. Doesn't exist separately, but exists differently. Our told already has the. So like the I in aggregate. So what is the A is what is merely labeled by the mind. So there's no real A from there. So A is what is merely labeled by the mind. So therefore there's no real A there. So that's total hallucination. So like that, real I appearing from there, real I, real as aggregates, real real object, real action, real hell, real enlightenment, real samsara, real nirvana, the realness from appearing from there. So exists from there. What view of our mind, projection of our ignorance. The whole thing, day-to-day life, happiness problem, real happiness, real problem. The whole thing are hallucination, do not exist at all. Totally empty. Totally do not exist from inside, or everything totally empty. No phenomena has true existence. So here, Kaju, the military disciple, Gamboa said this. The social muditangwa. It's enlightened being. So, Nagatawe che namla, Nagatawu komchene, Nagatawu sangye, Nagatawu Nagatawu komchene, Nagatawu 가자. 상정자. 나가도 상정자. So that's why he said this. Phenomena like sky. Phenomena are sky. Not saying that. Phenomena, so everything is empty, do not have true existence. Do not have true existence. Do not real. Do not have true existence. Everything is totally empty of real. What appears to us, what we believe. So everything. So, Nagata Vichanamla, the phenomena like the sky. So everything is like sky. Sky used as example. When the formula sky, used as example. Nagata Vichanamla, Nagata Gomchen. So, meditate like sky. So, emptiness. Empty knowledge. Shinyata. Nagata Gomchen, by meditating like sky. You see? Then, Nagatawu Sangjangya. Then you achieve enlightenment like sky. You achieve enlightenment like sky, not truly existent, real, not truly existent enlightenment, but you achieve enlightenment, Nagatawu Sangjangya. So you achieve also enlightenment like sky. All this great yogis experience. That is realization. So then in the that's during the ego-post meditation, you see. The eating, walking, sitting, sleeping. So in the break times, then you meditate, like as I said, like dream, like illusion. Instead of being real, they look at it as an illusion, look at it as a dream, look at it as a reflection, moon reflection, the water, like that. So, see, everything. So, see, so when you look at while you are dreaming, if you are able to look at the dream as dream, then no fear, no attachment, no anger. Mind is great peace and great scenery. So, then sometimes it's maybe sharp things, like wood or stone or sharp things. It won't hurt, but when you recognize dream, sharp things, you go on, you put your hand on sharp things, but it doesn't hurt you. If you recognize dream is dream, you know that. So you go on sharp things, but it doesn't hurt. So like that. Then you see the break times. Not break time, but Dharma. No, there shouldn't be break time from Dharma. Break time from the ego-post meditation. So then look at that. Then he says, he advised, whatever is 4 actions, whatever is done. So you look at all like dream, like illusion. Then after having done all that, you leave your mind in that emptiness, like sky. So not thinking other than that, leave it in the emptiness. So that's like that. 대단히 염수랑배, 다신게 대담제 줌내 용화인스. If you practice like that, then all the works for I, all the works for others, all the works for I and all the works for others, everything will be succeed. If you maintain like that, everything. Then also he mentioned, might be him. I think Kiru Sangye, but I think it might be Sam the Kambowa. Jumatawe Chernamla, Jumatawe Gomchen, Jumatawe Sangyeto. So Jumatawe Chernamla, all the phenomena like the illusion, as I explained before, like the illusion. You meditate like illusion. The meditation also, you see, like illusion. Jumatawa Gomchen. Jumatawa Sangyeto. Then you achieve enlightenment, which is like the illusion. You achieve enlightenment, which is like the illusion. Jumatawa Sangyeto. Then he advised, try to realize how the phenomena is like dream, like illusion. Then anger, in that way, anger doesn't exist. The anger naturally, anger naturally perish. Anger naturally, if you keep the mind in that, anger naturally perish. Perish? Huh? Anger naturally perishes. Is that not dissolved? Goes away. Huh? Use simple English, it goes away. I mean, not goes away to America or Tibet, none of that. Perish. Shikpa. 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 What? So he said, he advised, you see, anger naturally goes away and perishes, loosens, yeah. Then even attachment loosens. Attachment, yeah. By knowing, like dream illusion, then any attachment, anger, thought doesn't go towards the anger attachment. It doesn't go. Sitting, sleeping, whatever action done, then you see everything as like dream, like illusion. If you practice like that, then no difficulties at all to perish the denzin. Now what? So denzin. So the wrong concept, root of problem, wrong concept, the holding I and holding the I guess, so forth. Because while it is empty from its own side, then the holding is truly existent, real. Other than this, root of all the problem, suffering, this kasa. Without difficulties, and then it becomes loosened, it gets ceased. His advice that I think Kambawa, by practicing like that, then you achieve in this life. You achieve sublime realization. Then also this is Milarepa's words. Hebajra. I think the Milarepa's Milashepatoji. Hebajra Shepatoji. Gome Gombapo Ame Hadanga Yamai Toba Maybe Rangsila Ha Hadangani Yadane She Hebajal Sungsos. The Milerba said, Gome Gombapo Ame. So in this way, there is no meditation. There is no meditation. There is no meditation. Everything empty. So there is no meditation. There is no real meditation. Like we, as appears to us, we believe. There is no meditation. In reality, there is no meditation. In reality, so that. There is no deity. There is no real deity. So that means there is no deity, also mantra. There is no deity, also mantra. So that means real deity and real mantra. There is no such thing. what appears to us, what we believe. Doesn't exist. In the nature, not having creativity. Creativity is projection. Truly existing all projection by your ignorance. Measure up, real. Nature, everything is in nature. No creation, no creativity. Then in the nature, there is a perfectly existing deity and the mantra. So just Peter Lama has mentioned Jawaka Sangyatsu. Name is holy name is Jawaka Sangyatsu. Mention this for meditation. You don't need many words. The effective meditation that's important. The meaning. So the 콘데게 주제만 려봐. 콘데게 주제만 려봐. 랑떡배 제비 주말아. 편된바를 손에 류지. 춘나라 마신 똥벌때 that's great advice. Great. It's one of the words you can use for meditation and emptiness. If you write down. 건데기 최전 말리바. So every single samsara nibbana, everything 건데기 최전. Every single phenomena. I just make small. Every single phenomena of samsara nibbana. Chujin is the base. Chunyi is the emptiness. Chujin is the basis. So Chujin the mark. Chunyi emptiness is the mark. So I think it has great meaning. Emptiness on the vase. You say emptiness on the vase. Very important. Emptiness on the eye. So important. To say on the eye. Very important. Because why you say on? Emptiness on the mouth, emptiness on the eye, emptiness on the table. Why you say emptiness on the table? On. Because Gakcha, objectively reputed Gakcha, the real the true existence, truly existent, existing from its own side, existing by its own, real. So you see that on the children, you see the gakcha on the children, on the base, you see the true existence exists from inside, by nature, real, on the eye, on the middle level eye, on the middle level eye. So you see that on the middle level mark, on the middle level table. So that you see the gakcha on the middle level. What exists is what's the middle level by the mind. So you see on that, you see that the basis on that, then you see gakcha, objective reputed gakcha, which doesn't exist. So the way it appears, you see, on that. So you have this appearance. On the air, there's a true existence. All that, like that. Real. There's true existence. Appeared, you believe. We have been believing from beginningless birth. Oh, that. So you see? So therefore, gakcha on the chichen. Hallucination on the chichen. On the base. Oh. So emptiness, emptiness on the chichen. Oh, that has great meaning. Great meaning. Or saying word on. So that. So. So Jeje Pavanga, there was like sun shining in the world, only one sun, but dispels all the darkness and all that. So great master, Bodhisattva, the enlightened being. So anyway, he gave example Kasa in the note of I don't know, Tenjitapa or some Tangalation Lama Zopa was teaching, or the maybe Tenjitapa, some notes about his experience. So he said, there's an eye on the eye. He said, there's an eye on the eye. So feel like that. There's an eye on the eye. So means first eye is what is merely labeled by the mind, base. But the second eye is what you exaggerated, truly isn't eye, and that. So then, then you see, you look at, then you see, then you see that helps to that, to suddenly, recognize or the eyes on the eye, the real eye, the truly existent eye. You have been believing, appearing and believing all the time, but didn't recognize. So then, such experienced teachings like that, then it's a great, even without many words, just 2 3 words like that. Oh, then then you see it helps to recognize the gakcha, object reputed, the I, which is the object to be repeated, then you come to recognize, then you look at then you, like that, you see what you have to see, what you have to realize. What you have to realize, it is empty. That one. So first recognize. Then you see the tanga of the color of the tangas, burkets, red burkets, blue burkets. You look at the same. There's you see, those burkets, yellow, red, blue, like there's something additional on top of that, something real, on top of that. On top of that. So the existing from its own side, you recognize. Then you look at the ceiling, also ceiling existing from its own. Even it's always appeared that way, and you believe that it's real all the time. But didn't recognize that's the repeating object. Then you look at that, this is also true, it's also that. So of course then like that, of course in reality, everything is like that, wrong. So goes at then it's a minute, then it's a minute. The eyes dependent arising, not dependent arising. Dependent arising. And then you see the real I, because you see, as I mentioned so many times, false. Is a wrong concept, projected, built a wrong concept, projected ignorance. So it cannot stay. Just after that, then it doesn't take much time. It cannot last. It cannot stay because it never exists from beginningless rebirth. Never exists even 1 second. So then it's just a minute. Then it's Shiba. Nothing to hold. Doesn't go anywhere through the door, window, to Kathmandu or Tibet. No, not that. Not like that. Going somewhere. Not like that. But there, you see, even holding like this, from beginningless birth, from this moment, like this, it's there. We've been cherishing. You've been cherishing. You've been believing it's there, real I, holding real I, and cherishing on top of that. Cherishing this most, as I explained before. Numberless Buddha, numberless Buddha, numberless sentence. But this is the most important. But then that time, Then, you see, due to the strong devotion to the Guru, this is very scientific, not a blind faith. Due to the strong devotion to the Guru, at the same time, looking at the Buddha, so due to the blessing of that, and then doing strong practice of purification and collecting merits, all like that. Okay? Due to those helps, then conditions are. So then, this is not just the intellectual build-up. No, it doesn't happen. Doesn't work that way. Oh, intellectual is not enough. You have to practice. The experience, not the intellectual build, not just that. But you have to have that, but not that. Just not all of that. So, then you see. Is it like before, like that? Like real eye, or holding real eye appeared and holding real eye. Then on top of that, cherishing. You see, I told you before. But now that time, due to all these conditions, Guru's blessings, receiving Guru's blessing in your heart. From the looking at Buddha, from your heart, looking at Buddha with quotations and reasons and things like that. So all those conditions together there. You see, then suddenly, once you recognize that is the wrong concept, the wrong view, the gakcha. Once you recognize the gakcha, then suddenly you see there's nothing there. There's nothing there to hold. Suddenly there's nothing there. If something existing, it goes somewhere. But no, it has been. It didn't exist that way from beginningless to birth. Even 1 second, it never exists. You have to understand it never existed 1 second in the past. So you're holding so strongly all the time. You do everything for this eye. You do everything, body, speech, mind, everything for this eye. You have to kill millions of people. If you have power, you get happiness for this eye. Kill millions of people in the world. It happened already. Time it happened. And different. They start from different people who have with power. So one person started with one person. So anyway, even big like that. And small, killing small number of people, all the suffering. This is without talking animal. One person's to give happiness for this eye, which is not there, which is not there at all. So then suddenly, then you see there's nothing to hold on. There's nothing. So that is by the Ketan Jayamalam Bodhisattva. He incarnation is Dharmasala. So he said, it's proof that there's no true existence. On the middle level, the I, there is no real existence. There's no true existence. Truly existence. There's no existence from inside. It exists by nature or real. On that middle level, I, there's no real. Is it to prove? That is realizing that. So see, there's no I. There's nothing to hold on. Nothing there. So that's perhaps for the mind, if you don't know well, then what happens is, if you don't know all the experience of realizing emptiness, if you don't know well, if you haven't heard before, then you might think you are following nihilism. So afraid. The fear is greater than, I think maybe even you meet tiger, fear might be greater than that, because you have been believing this real I from beginningless rebirth. Not only from rebirth, this life, but from beginningless rebirth you have been believing real I, and you did everything for that, to get happiness for that. To free that to be free from suffering, which doesn't exist, with that I which doesn't exist. So even working all the time to be free from suffering, that I to be free from suffering, to get happiness, but that I is not there at all, never have any existence. So, so the fear is greater than even meeting tiger. This is what kind of my assumption or something. So then for that mind, you feel there's no I. But it's not following nihilism. If you follow nihilism, there's no I. If you follow nihilism, there's no I, things like that. Then the negative karma is worse or same as having killed 100 million people. It is said in the commentary of I've forgotten. For understand all of them, I think so. Negative karma is so heavy, having killed 100 million people like that. So looks like that. Looks you are following nihilism. There's no I at all. So like that. We feel like that. So, but it's not. But it's not following nihilism. You have to understand. So that then you see you get so scared, and then because you've been believing that I from beginningless rebirth. Can you imagine? So of course fear would be greatest fear. So then you don't think, then you don't want to continue. You don't continue following nihilism. You think not following is not following nihilism, but it appears like that. So I told Ganajam Malam said that. Prove there's no true existence on the middle level I. So the biggest refuge, most important refuge is to continue. You don't stop, you continue. you continue with the experience. You go through that. Then total let it to disappear. I mean that false eye completely disappear was Shipa. Loosen. Nothing to point, and then to hold. Totally. And then, so you meditate in that, train the mind in that, and then slowly, then become cause. It becomes cause of realizing that the I definitely exists, but exists in the main name, merely labeled by mind. So before you're realizing absolute truth, now realizing kunzo temba. So conventional truth, truth for the all obscuring eye. Truth for the all obscuring the mind. So kunzo temba. The conventional, then now here you realize the conventional truth. So before they realize the absolute being cause, realize the conventional truth the result. So like that. One of my teacher again, he said, for him, after 15 days of realizing emptiness, then he sees everything is an illusion. After 15 days, meditate on emptiness, then you see everything is illusion. So that. So Aiba, Lama Rinpoche, who gave elaborate commentary with the Chavatara trees on it, Lama Rinpoche said, so you get, incredible fear and, could not recognize that realizing emptiness, and then you think of falling nihilism. The Kundalama Rinpoche said that is like small child riding a horse. Small child you put on the horse, but doesn't know how to ride horse. So like that, Rinpoche gave that. So okay, maybe. So maybe they finish. They finish. So I think we should plan for that. Those who are taking refuge, then there will be few initiations. So first maybe taking refuge, and those who are taking refuge. So, but I must finish the taking refuge bodhicitta prayer. I began, but I'm not finished yet. Explaining because it went to more. So first refuge, and then I don't know when. So refuge, and then the several initiations. So Vajrasattva one. Maybe medicine Buddha or cherishing. So gone the time. Maybe I do the. How's it? Yeah. So, konde chuche mo leba, rang tokwe jubi jumala, tendambara suna luichi, suna mashi tongo. And this is also very good teaching as a quotation for meditation to emptiness. You just think they meditate on that. There's so much to meditate in this. So every single phenomena of samsara nirvana, Chuchen is the base. Every single base of the samsara nirvana. Rang tokpe jebe jumala. So to the illusion, create. Oh, that's one word. Create or another word. There's one word, different word. Not created, but mental, publisher, fabricated. Oh, fabricated. Illusion that fabricated by one's own superstition. By holding truly existent, then it. Because holding truly existent, it cheated you. It cheated you. So by holding truly, it cheated you. Oh, from beginningless rebirth, your mind, your wrong concept. Oh, well, holding what appeared true isn't. You're holding it true. You hold it true. Oh, that cheated you. That cheated you. Oh, time from beginningless rebirth. Oh, not now. Not after knowing empty. No. From beginningless rebirth, cheated you. Oh, that's biggest enemy. You are enemy. No. In the enemy, you are wrong concept. You can shoot the gun. You can shoot gun, a bomb to that wrong concept. You have to learn Dharma. You have to learn Dharma. You have to meditate. Not by gun, shooting bombs. So, by killing yourself doesn't help. So cheat you all. So then the antidote. Oh, tunala mashin. Don't cling the hallucinated appearance. Don't cling the hallucinated appearance. Look at it empty. Oh, that's. I told you already yesterday. There's several things. So several things I mentioned. So the practice, the mindfulness. Anyway, because as I remember now, I mentioned, but maybe later I forget. One meditation, daily life, you can do different meditation each day on emptiness. You can do like that, so that it doesn't become boring. So one of the meditation is one day you can do, other one day, or 1 week, or 1 month, or whatever. So there's ignorance as a magician person. There's ignorance of truly holding truly existent. As a magician person, then leaving negative imprint on the mind it's a musician person, mantra or substances that he or she has to illusion audience their mind. So then the negative imprint, illusion you, your senses, illusion you, the hell, enlightenment, samsara, nirvana, happiness, the whole thing. So yourself, action, the form, sound, smell, taste, sensible object, everything, see? What's that? So all these things are yeah. So truly existent. What is all this? What is merely labeled? All this, what is merely labeled by your mind? Then right after your mind merely labeled, project on that truly existence. Hallucination. Total, everything. Like that. So, everything, hallucination. Like illusion. Everything matter. I see. Everything, I, action, object, everything They appear truly existent. So everything appear. So see, that is like illusion. So by illusion audience mind, then see everything as real, real jewel palace, so many kind of wonderful things are so, but real from the society. So illusion appears illusion. So that so like that similar, exactly same. The ignorance how it does to you, illusion you, hallucinate you, and all the then everything what is merely labeled by the mind, everything appear not merely labeled by mind. You understand? Everything like that. So practice mindfulness in that. Hallucination is a hallucination. Practice mindfulness in that. That's also very good meditation. What do you do one day? What do you do 1 week? What do you do 1 month or 1 year or so? That was very good thing. So Rangtakwe Chibi, Jumala. So you see, I already explained the subject already, so you should understand easy. Rangtakwe Chibi, Jumala, the illusion that you create, that fabricated by the one's own superstition. So then you see, I and so forth. So I told them about A, so similar, merely imputed by the mind. at the beginning, merely imitated by the mind. Merely imitated by the mind. So, right after that second, the phenomena, right after that phenomena is merely imitated by the mind. So, right after that second, then, then the ignorance, the negative imprint projected on that. Oh, the true existence, the real, not merely labeled by mind, not merely labeled by mind, and appeared upon its own side. So everything real. So as you see now, you feel yourself here, Kopan, buildings, everything real. Everything, all that, see, hallucination. So that rang tokbe jibi jumala. So that is see, hallucination. What's that? Illusion. Juma is illusion in Tibetan. Oh, so you have illusion. Everything illusion. You are yourself. Everything, all those objective senses. Everything yourself. Action, object. If you are walking on the road, yourself, action, walking. Real action, walking. Real eye, real action, real road. Everything. Juma, illusion. When not projected by your ignorance. There is no real, what's that? All this empty reality. So, illusion. So there's, then you believe. Next biggest problem is then, without knowing that, recognize that, you let your mind believe. Real eye, real action, real object, everything. Believe. Oh, should understand that. So, then Jumala, so you create the illusion. Jumala, then so you hold everything. On top of that, you hold everything true, real. You believe, then that concept, great enemy cheat you. From beginningless rebirth. Then still, if you don't realize the emptiness is life, then it's the general speaking. Then don't realize, don't actualize. Develop as a direct perception or that, then can be endless, can cheat you endlessly, like beginningless, endless. Then suffer in some oceans of suffering of each realm, endless, like that. So, so the antidote is machine. Don't believe the hallucinated appearance. Don't believe it. Machine. That's huge, the old one is believing. Now the new one is not don't let your mind believe that's real. Then look at it empty. Then that frees you oceans of some kind of suffering. To each Nibbana, the Buddha, it's enlargement person. So I stop here. So Omani, Omani Pimina, that's the most important. The most important practice, medicine Buddha and Omani Pimina and medicine Buddha mentor. So Omani Pimina is, reciting by one time. It purifies the negative karma, obscuration, clarity from beginningless rebirth. collectors scarce merit. Even the drop of ocean, by counting, not enough to. That's not enough to the benefits of Omanipamu. So much more than that. Even the dust of this earth is not enough to count the benefits of Omanipamu. So much. Then source of collecting unbelievable merits, and then especially it is caused generate compassion. Especially it cause to generate compassion to all the sentient beings. Then that helps to achieve enlightenment. Not only achieve enlightenment, not only achieve a state of omniscient mind, but to achieve a state of omniscient mind quickly. So, if you do 10,000 mala a day, or then like that, or 2 days retreat, if you do even one perfectly, you don't get born lower realms. Then even just by doing one, or even just by doing 8 or whatever, just only few, and then you get reborn in the Pure Land. You get reborn Amitabha Pure Land. So even just doing only one or few, depends on yours, depends on individual person. Or then there, if you're born there, impossible to be reborn in hell-hungers animals. So it's really such easy way to be born in Pure Land. That's the easy way to achieve enlightenment, a quick way to achieve enlightenment. So all the realization, but particularly the compassion, root of enlightenment, compassion towards every sentient being. So important. So reciting mantra is to receive blessings of cherishing, Guru cherishing in your heart. And through that then comes bodhicitta, all that. So it's a great help, great help to the sentient beings. Most important, help for sentient beings. And the medicine Buddha is for success. So great success is to achieve enlightenment for sentient beings to actualize path. But then it helps all the success for all the works for sentient being, for the teaching Buddha, any projects, all the other success. So it helps. So that's so. I say both are very important. So the so Omanepeme Hum the Kasa. Hum, hum is like saying hello. So, hey mom, hello, hello. So that makes your mom to pay attention to your mom or anybody. Hi, so it makes the person to pay attention to you. So whom makes seriously to pay attention to you. So So the meaning is establish. May the blessings, may Genesis, Guru Genesis blessing establish in my heart. Does it mean that? So the blessing, what is the blessing? Blessing is the whole path to enlightenment, from Guru devotion up to correct devoting virtuous friend, from there up to enlightenment. Method path to enlightenment, method wisdom. And all the genesis, qualities, holy body, holy spirit, one mind, everything to actualize. Your blessing, the blessing contains that. So now, what is the blessing? Then what is the content? Money payment. So money is a method, payment is wisdom. So the money payment contains the method wisdom of the Lesser by Hinayana path. Money payment contains the method wisdom of the Mahayana path, Paramedayana path, Sutra, Mahayana Sutra. And the Mahayana Tantra contains 4 classes of Tantra, they all the method, path of method wisdom, all the 4 classes Tantra contain that. Money payment. So all of that. So money payment is generous holy name. Generous holy name. So the so payment say having achieved the kaza. The Dhammakaya of the transcendental wisdom, the realizing emptiness of all the phenomena, directly. So the then that meant that meant totally free from the samsara, no sense of samsara. Then with the bodhicitta, which contained the money, then also the kasa, then beyond from the raw nirvana, sishitale deva, beyond from samsara, beyond from raw nirvana, achieved the great nirvana. Also, there's total elimination, obscuration, completion of all the realizations. So the holding lotus, that signifies that lotus is born in mud, but it doesn't have any standard mud, also like that. And then holding mala in the hand, so that by revealing the path, gradual path to enlightenment, and then by revealing the path, so out of the infinite compassion to all the sentient beings, so then leading the sentient beings to not only nirvana but to enlightenment, full enlightenment. So then the holding jewel in the hand, prostrate like this, but there's jewel in the hand. So that signifies, with the kasa, So the with the infinite compassion toward the sentient beings, not only actualize the whole mind and path. Achieve Dhammakaya, Rupakaya, not only that, but fulfill the wishes of all sentient beings, fulfill, manifest numberless forms with the holy body, holy spiritual mind to every sentient being, numberless sentient beings. Then guide each sentient being from happiness to happiness, from happiness to happiness to the pure, including yourself, not only sentient being outside, not including yourself, from happiness to happiness, then bring you to enlightenment. So fulfill the wishes of all sentient beings. So they're holding jewel in the hand, working for sentient being without effort. So naturally, the effort was put before during the path. So now there's no effort. Like one sun rises, but a reflection comes in the ocean, in the water dew, anywhere where there's no cover, water, reflection, numberless reflection comes to water without an effort. All like that. Sun doesn't have motivation. Naturally comes, all like that. So works for us, including yourself. Don't leave yourself, including yourself. All like that. So you should know that Genesis is helping you, or you are coming to Kopan, it's a Genesis is helping you. Genesis is helping you. You are coming to Kopan and learn Dharma, all that. You should know that. The Genesis action. Genesis action. Bring you to enlightenment. Then Om. So by actualizing what is the path in the path of Manipeme, by actualizing, then you purify your ordinary body, speech, mind, the obscurations, negative karmas, obscurations, created by your mind, body, speech, mind, then purify. Purify the obscuration, negative karmas, collected with the body, speech, mind. So you purify. You purify, and then you purify, and then become transformed into Genesis. The good Genesis, Bajra holy body, Bajra holy speech, Bajra holy mind. Transform that. Then you do perfect work for sentient beings without slightest mistakes. You're able to do work for, guide every sentient being. So all that. So Om. So signify your ordinary body, spirit, mind. You see, and so purify that, and then the become Genesis, Bhaja, holy body, holy spiritual mind. And that, and then also, Om has many meanings. I don't remember heart now. Chotan Notan Teta Paji Youngs, many verses. The recite Om. So also it contains Kasa. Your ordinary kasa, death, your ordinary intimate stage, your ordinary this birth content, that get purified by actualizing path-time, dharmakaya, sambodhikaya, nimanakaya. Purified by actualizing path-time, dharmakaya, sambodhikaya, nimanakaya. And then you actualize by using the ordinary death intimacy, but achieve the result time, dharmakaya, sambodhikaya, nimanakaya. So Om contains also that. A, U, Ma, 3 letters put together, then 3 sound put together, then it becomes Om. The Sanskrit ways working. So it has a signification like that. Then the Omani Bhima is so much condense all the Buddha's teachings into Omani Bhima. So much benefit, so much explained from Manikambha. So that's so essence. What I said is so essence. I think like that. The drop of essence. So it's good whenever that Om Bhima. Think. When you turn the prayer wheel, you recite Om Mani Padme. Think all the sentient things. Whenever you recite Om Mani Padme, mind, think all the numberless happening, numberless anger, numberless suffering. Whenever you recite Om Mani Padme, recite for them. To free them from oceans or samsara suffering, to bring to full enlightenment. Whenever it's Om Mani Padme, recite it. When you turn the prayer wheel, like this, inside there's many mantras, beams emitted, different five different color beams. Beams emitted to all the sentient beings, and pure, liberated for them from oceans of samsara suffering and brought cherishing enlightenment. So, Compassion Buddha's enlightenment, if you turn like this, turn like this, you're supposed to not turn so fast. No, that causes trouble for your mind, problems for lung and other things. So you not very too slowly, but enough you can read the mantras like that. You turn. Not turning so fast, not that. So even you turn one time like that, this is what you meant to do. So anyway, so when you practice, so this mala, this hand is mala, so that you know how much you recite. Then this one hand use, if you have prayer wheel, then you turn a prayer wheel by this. So it has infinite benefits, turning prayer wheel. But one particular thing is that if this has 100,000 or 1 billion, then you see, by turning one time like this, one time, you get merit having recited 100,000 or 1 billion. How many prayer, how many Om Mani Padme inside? So if there's 1 billion, it's like in that second, it's that 1 or 2 seconds. You have recited 1 billion mantra. So that is the particular advantage if you have a prayer wheel. So one time go around has the benefit. So it's like so many years of retreat. So many years of retreat is done in that within a few seconds. All like that. So this question of, if you're concerned of creating, quick enlightenment, quickly benefiting, perfect benefits in the being, or then you have a concern about marriage, creating marriage, creating good karma. You have to think about that. Then the prayer will all day helps for that. So I say, I think that's all. Thank you very much. I just do. I'm going to the room to achieve Guru Genesis enlightenment and free the numberless sentient beings from oceans or something suffering and bring them to enlightenment. Okay? Think that motivation for the sentient being. For the sentient beings, they are taking the room. Junji Mago Kundaga Zosanji Jeola Tuje Jinji Jula the Jenezela Chazandu Manibemo, 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 Manibemo. The Omani Peme Hum, we recite Hum normally, but the Indians, they recite Omani Peme Hum at the end of Ma. But I asked Varanasi, Kshatriya monks who were supposed to be experts in Sanskrit language, translating Tibetan texts into Sanskrit. They are asked by his students. So he says, Hum is because the zero on top, so he says because that Hum. So I don't know what he said that, but I don't know what other experts on Sanskrit would say. I don't know. Going to him, he says Hum. We recite Hum, but Indians they recite Hum. So. Omani Pema Hum. Like that. Oh, then, then the Kasa Mendes Buddha mantra, but the Chinese has the longest mantra that is very common in Chinese tradition, but not common in Tibetan. It is the Manikam, longest mantra. I received from Japchikita Rinpoche. And then there's a shorter mantra in unit text. Then there's 6 levels, all that. Oh, then Medicine Buddha is also very long. Not long, but long mantra. There's also middle one, the short one. So short one room. So to achieve enlightenment. Medicine Buddha's enlightenment and lead all the sentient beings, free them from oceans or something, bring them to enlightenment. Medicine Buddha's enlightenment, everything. Taking the room, okay? Tayata Om Bekanze Ma Bekanze Radha Samanga Deso Tayata Om Bekanze Ma Bekanze Radha Samanga Deso Tayata Om Bekanze Ma Bekanze Radha Samanga Deso. Some I think a Jata initiation, I think maybe Jata. There's that Ombekanze, Bekanze, Maha Bekanze, Radha Samanga Soa, but in the Kachin Jaljan's great Lama, Tibet, Kachin Jaljan's teaching, in his teachings and maybe fitted Lama. So many texts is that begins, Ma begins, so both whichever you recite, whichever way you recite, some maybe something elaborate and short, like that, maybe like that. Yeah, so due to all the merits collected by merits collected by me, merits collected by numberless Buddhas, Metta Bodhicitta, which will be Metta Bodhicitta, which is source of all the happiness, success, including enlargement to yourself, to all the sentient beings, be generated in the hearts of all the 60 realm sentient beings, in the heart, especially in the heart of everybody in this world, in the heart of all the students, in the heart of all the center benefactors, all the heart of the voluntaries of the center, especially those who rely upon me, whom I promise to pray, whose name is given to me, especially in all of us here. All the monks here, all the nuns, then all of us, including our family members who died or living without delay in second. In those hearts of Bodhicitta that generated may be increased. Chanjo Sanjo Rinpoche Maje Bana Jeje Java Nyamba Meba Konjo Gondu Bewo Kanri Rave Gore Shingad Pendan Dewa Ma Lu Zhen Ejere Sewa Denze Jazo Shabe Side Badu Denju Oji Tonye Ninje Sundu Shive La Sun Denze Jazu La Sowan Dezo Chende Longdu then Kasa did all the past, the best and future merits, merits, numberless and numberless Buddhas. May we be guided by Lama Tsongkhapa in all the lifetime, being my direct Guru, and never separated away from the path that's a high, pure path that's highly admired by all the Buddhas. And that means that to not only actual path, but even to achieving enlightenment like Buddha, like Nagarjuna Asanga Subhuta. So, yeah, like Milarepa, like Pema Sambhava, something. LZR Gunda Jawa Tsanga Veda Cherishing Ozo Zebet Javang Abe Lamsan Tenye La Keche Tayang Dawa Katsanijin. Then due to all the past, present, future merit declared, three times merit declared by something by Buddhas, then anybody who hears me, who see me, who hears me of me, remember me, anybody who remember me, who touch me, means yourself. I'm not talking about, no, not talking about yourself. And talks about me. Just by that, may they be free from all the sufferings, mental, physical, all the suffering. May they become free from all the sufferings. Then hours I think I have to. I think it's time to go to bed. So, then have happiness, free from all the sufferings. Sometimes, and then have all the happiness, means up to enlightenment. Tongam tasam jesu regam tando java sandeja te mala dungwa gunje ne namba gundu dadan denju. Did you all the past, present, future, marriage, Sukulatrame, Sridhar marriage, Sukulatrame, Nambalis, Sindhim, Nambalis, Buddhas, which because existing may name, may label by the mind, so they do not exist at all from its own side, empty. To that matter, I who do not exist, may name, do not exist at all from its own side, just total empty. Achieve the total elimination of the obscuration and completion of all the realizations which do not exist from its own side. It's totally empty from its own side. Lead all the sentient beings who do not exist from its own side, who are totally empty from its own side. To this full enlightenment, which do not exist from its own side, which is totally empty. By myself alone, who do not exist from its own side. Jamamba Jide Jimbata Kunda Zambade, the Jidis the Kunjis, God is a danger to the ship, Jawatan Jingo, Navayanta gave it over the Sanwa Jajaratanga, then to spread Lamas, unmissing teaching, Suda Tantra Lama Tanga teaching, no one's heart, in the heart of all the sentient beings. Cheji Jabo Tanga, Vegetan Namba Bevada, Geje Zama Jivada, Tunjamol Zamora, Dada Jingetanda, Deve Zanyala, Dene Javolo Zantava Yetamba Yuri, Banjuro. So my talking about emptiness is that's not because I realized the emptiness, not that, not that. So that I need to collect, unbelievable so much of merit, understand. I have to study teachings from emptiness. So no way. So the but this tiny bit, the understanding, tiny bit, this tiny bit like ocean and then drop. So like that tiny bit, because my teacher, Alphabet teacher, when I was very young, he led me to read Diamond Sutra every day, just for exercise, for able to read fast. So that is another text, and Dodeba, I think some Dodeba. So something hard to train. So read, all day long. I mean, sort of more or less. So and then my teacher, my uncle and teacher, beat me. So when I was naughty, so hit the bamboo on the head, dry bamboo on the head. Then all the bamboo pieces become, and quite a few times like that, and then. Yeah. Also, because I was naughty, I thought my teacher's gone far, but he came back. He's gone. Then sooner or later he came back. So I was playing. This Ganjur, all parts and primary text belong to Gomba. So we read, other people all read. Then I write coal, I write make black on the paper, black things and that. Things, and then I weave the thread. I weave and things like that. I turn back as if I read. So I turn back many pages, these long pages. So then my teacher came back and maybe, and then one time, I don't know what happened. I don't remember what I did. Maybe something like that. So my teacher took me outside. There was a nettle growing outside the door. Then my teacher, took off the clothing and then he wrapped my backside on the nettle plant growing. So wrapped, but I don't feel I have any that much pain. I don't remember. Didn't seem to much left in the mind. Some painful. Yes, normally you touch nettle, and then you get kind of painful. But then I don't remember. I don't remember it. He did like this, but. So anyway, so much beating because I was naughty, and so due to those blessings of Guru, then just tiny bit I can talk about. I didn't study. I received teaching, many teachings, but rooms and teachings I received, but that doesn't mean I started. So, but little drop, this tiny bit, old. That's due to my teachers. And a small child, read Dhammapada so many times, and they're also beating. So, the blessing, Guru's blessing. So, thank you very much. Good night.